Hi, it's me, Dashama, and I'm going to be showing you how to do some self-massage, and I figured what better place than in your bed. The bed is the most comfortable location that you can practice yoga, so find a comfortable bed, and a firm one is a good idea because then you're kind of not sinking in too much, but something comfortable. And we're going to sit in this position where you're just seated on your heels like this and your knees are bent. If that's too uncomfortable for you, like if you have very sensitive knees or something, you could put a pillow under your hips like this. That might help, and then it'll bring you up a little higher, which is fine. Both ways are great. But anyway, so we're going to do a little bit of a stomach massage and then move into a little neck and shoulders. Just a great way to release some stress, especially first thing in the morning or right before bed, or if you're having a stomach or a neck ache. So starting with the stomach massage first, the important thing to know is everybody's stomach is a little bit different as far as sensitivity, but you can learn a lot about yourself by touching your own stomach. So make sure that you didn't just eat. That's important. And if you have to go to the bathroom first, because we're going to be pushing in. But we're going to take the fingers just like this up by the ribs, and you'll notice you have your ribs here, so you can kind of case it out, right? You feel the ribs and you feel the sternum here and the ribs down, and you can feel the floating ribs. Those ones you don't want to push too hard, those are very easily broken, but down, and then you can feel your hips and all the way towards the pelvis area, so you can feel the bone structure that holds your stomach, your digestive organs, your internal organs all inside and keeps them safe. And what we're going to do is work around that bone structure, pushing into the organs. And what this does is it releases a lot of stress and tension, as well as bringing new blood flow and new healing energy into the areas. So anywhere you're feeling sensitivity, you're going to hold there a little bit longer and just breathe into that area, and that will help to release the pain, and it will heal that area a little bit faster. Another thing is, if you're having constipation or anything, this is a great thing to do because it can really get things moving for you. Make sure to drink lots of water. So we'll just start, and you'll notice I have a little bit of fingernails, so watch out. If you have long nails, you might dig into yourself. But just placing the fingertips right here, you see the ribs, and you're going to push in and drag to the center. So just like that, pushing in and down into the center, in and to the center, and just like that, we're going to go around in the perimeter of the stomach. And I like to use both hands, pushing in and drag, right? So the best thing is inhale as you push in, and then hold the breath as you hold in, and exhale as you release, right? So inhale, push in, hold, and release. Inhale, push in, hold, and release. See if you feel any sensitivity. Hold and release. Push in, hold, whew. Just like that. Sometimes you feel so interesting to feel your organs. Pushing in, hold. Right now my stomach feels really good, so I don't have that much sensitivity. But if I do, what I'll do is like a little bit right here, I'll just hold. See if I can sink the fingers in really deep. But sink in deep and slow. The slower the better, so that you can really, get the most out of the experience, and just hold there. Breathe into it. And then release. Just like that. You go all the way around in the circle. You can go a couple of times if you want. You don't have to just do once. And the other thing I like to do is you take the hand, kind of like you're scooping sand, and you go side to side. So you press the belly to one side, and then you drag the other direction. So side to side, just like that. It's kind of like kneading dough. And it just gets everything flowing nice and smoothly. It's really good for you. And then what we can do is a couple of stomach circles. So you just take the palms to the belly and a nice big circle like this. And then what I like to do is just put both hands on my belly afterwards. Close the eyes. Take a few deep breaths into the belly. Releasing the tension with every exhale. Sending healing love and light into your belly, into all the internal organs. And so that's it for the stomach massage. And then one other thing you can do for a stomach massage if you want, this is if you want to take it a little more into the yoga. You're going to come onto your belly like this, and we're going to do a bow pose where you hold on to your ankles. If you're okay with this, like watch, if you're feeling really stiff, just watch for the first round, and then you can try it if you want. But you're going to hold on to your ankles, lift the feet up for bow pose, and just rock forward and back. Just like this. And this actually massages your stomach, so massages your internal organs as you rock forward and back. You don't have to lift the feet too high. It's really about just pressing the belly into the bed and then release like this. And you can either make a pillow with your hands, laying on your belly, or you can lay back into child's pose, seated on your heels, just like this. You rest your belly right on the thighs. It's really nice and healing. And inhale back up. So you could stay there as long as you want. And obviously it could be very relaxing. You might end up staying for 10 minutes or so, especially if you had a stomach ache. I would definitely recommend, if you're not feeling well, after you do this practice, that you just lay down and rest. And then when you get up, drink lots of water. And some other things that you can do if you're having a stomach ache or something. Aloe is really good. Probiotics, if you drink that. Kombucha or Kavita, which is a coconut probiotics. It goes in and it helps you digest better. Some enzymes, if you can have some papaya juice. Whole, fresh, organic, raw papaya blended into a smoothie. Really, really good for the stomach. Has tons of enzymes. Same thing as green papaya salad. So I highly recommend green papaya salad, papaya smoothies, aloe, and probiotics, and ginger if you're having any stomach ailments. And I hope this helps, and I hope you have a better stomach now, and it will improve your whole life. Your digestive system has so much influence on your energy and your mood and the way that you feel, your outlook on life. And so you want to make sure that you take care of this area. That's why it's so important what you eat and that you drink lots of water. But these are just extra practices that you can integrate into your daily routine to improve your health and extend the length of your life with vitality and happiness. So have a beautiful, blessed day. Namaste.